A very good morning to one and all present here, respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, students, teachers, delegates for the pre-conference. It gives immense pleasure to me to welcome you all to valedictory function of pre-conference Infofira 2025. We gather here formally to continue CME, CYE, CRE, that is continuing research education, continuing medical education and continuing yoga education. Each of these are designed to strengthen and knowledge as well as skill. CME, which provided strong clinical and therapeutic perspective, as well as CRE emphasized more on research methodology, as well as there was importance of strengthening the research quality and publication standards. S-VYASA, which was mainly for practical applications of yoga, and along with all these three tracks, we have Himalayan Yoga Olympiad international level validatory function as well. So now, with all this, I shall request all of you to see the glimpse of all these three tracks together. May I have the AD please? Overview of S-VYASA, CRE and CME. Himalayan Yoga Olympiad Review.
Like I said,
us Dr. Rajendra, founder of Vasudev Kriya Yoga, as guest of honor today. A globally respected yoga educator and author, he has been spreading the message of holistic health across Australia, India, USA over 2 decades. In recognition to his contributions to yoga, he was awarded as doctorate by Yoga University of America in 2023 and honored with prestigious Ramakrishna Vittal Anugraha by Peshawar Math. I now invite Sir to address the gathering and give us the preview about the books which we are going to release today. Over to you, sir.
Namo Namaha. Good morning, all of you. At the beginning, we had a Shanti mantra. Sahana Vavatu, Sahana Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahe. The meaning of that one, Sahana Vavatu, may we coexist in harmony. Sahana Bhunaktu, may we all get nourished together. Sahaviryam Karavavahe, may we accomplish great things in our lives. And Sahaviryam Karavavahe, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, may we accomplish things such a way that more and more people get inspired by our actions from across. And Mavidvishavahe, may we not despise each other. This was the message of the Shanti Mantra. Greetings to all of you. And I went to New Zealand 1993 and in Australia for 25 years. I've been teaching yoga. We have our own premises, 2-story building, about 100 people can do the yoga in Australia. In Bangalore we have our own center. When I left for Australia, one Mahatma, he asked me to write Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya every day. Every day I have been writing for last 32 years. Because of that one, we consecrated this Vasudeva Murti in Australia as well as in India. And after that I wrote a book, Visualization to Realization. Unless you have a vision, you can't realize. Have a vision, great vision. And in this book I have given a space for writing 1008 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya in various global languages, French, Arabic, Italian, Chinese, Indian, many languages are there. People have given this one to many of Australian parliamentarians also. And I have authored 15 books. Aim high, achieve great, live beyond your shelf life. When you buy any product in the shop, it is written best before and expiry. This also has a best before and expiry. Before this best before happens, accomplish great things and live beyond your shelf life. When the product is expired, we just dispose of. How can I live beyond my shelf life? That is the yoga. You have to do such a thing, you continue to live beyond your shelf life. That is the volume 2 I released. This is not just another book. It has, it's an inspirational, motivational book for next generation. For all high achievers, this book is available. And another Life Sutra, volume 7. Daily tips for your inspiration, daily inspiration, volume 7. And it's recognizing my contribution to yoga. On Friday, Indian Prime Minister has invited me to New Delhi to award promoting yoga on the global scale. I am getting an award from the Prime Minister on the occasion of 2nd World Health Organization's event for the conference on global alternative medicine. Attended by 5,000 delegates from 133 countries in Bharat Mandap. I will be Modi ji, Prime Minister, he will be acknowledging my contribution. With this, thank you, and you all, yoga is not just getting a certificate and go out, have a vision. How can I make a difference? How can I excel in my life? Contemplate. And bring out the best. Bring out the best and offer it to the community. Not selfish motive. I want to make one more extra dollar. Not that one. How can I live beyond my shelf life and make the humanity great. That should be your motive. All the best for all the aspirants. Dhanyavad.
Thank you so much, sir. We are now pleased to release books by Shri Rajendra sir. Aim High is one of the books. Second book says Life Sutra. It's a daily tonic for inspiration for mindful living. Thank you so much, sir. At this point of time, I invite Mr. Ritesh from Canada. He handles the S-VYASA University there. I request Mr. Ritesh.
Good morning and namaste everyone. I am Ritesh Malik. I've come from Toronto, Canada, and I feel really honored and privileged to be here amongst all of you on this important conference being held here. We all have heard since long NASA to Vyasa. That was the determination of Guruji. What exceptional work he's done here. I think it's time now to take Vyasa back to NASA and beyond. And this is again, I mean, a lot of us at our age, we take goals and vision, and even at his age, the kind of vision he has for humanity, for yoga, for wellness and well-being of everybody on the planet. I mean, this is commendable. And with your support, I've been assigned a small task to actually do whatever I can in my capacity for Vyasa in North America. And we hope under the guidance and blessings of Guruji and everyone here, we'll be able to take Vyasa back to NASA and beyond. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words. We have one more guest of honor with us, Shri Devi from Transport Commission, Tirupati. I request you, ma'am, to please address the gathering.
Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Vina Dainyena Jeevitam Sunayasena Maranam Dehante Dasanidhanam Dehime Parmeswaram is the quotation given by our ancient Maharshis and saints. So I am very thankful for the contribution of Nagendra Guruji and Nagaratna Didi and all the dignitaries of S-VYASA to have such a wonderful institute for the improvement of healthcare sector of human race. So my request to the institute is we have to get 4 or 5 Nobel Prizes in the field of medicine and physiology by proving the efficacy of yoga in metabolism and in the energy body and prana shakti. So as the sky is the limit, all of us should know the basics very well and which are been continuously trained here. So my specialization is because I have macular degeneration, because of dust allergy and asthma, I have utilized Betnasol and Delphilin steroids. Because of that, my vision got gradually reduced. From 1% to 80%, I have lost vision. So after losing vision, when there is no treatment in allopathy, I met many great ophthalmologists in allopathy. They told it is idiopathic. Idiopathic means reason not known. Then I thought it may be true because L.V. Prasad Eye Institute, Sarojini Devi Eye Institute, many great hospitals of India, they told it is idiopathic. Then I consoled myself that I should accept the fate. Then I have left software field and I tried for civil services and AP state group of services like that. So I topped the list of AP group of services. I got second rank and I have joined as a regional transport officer in Andhra Pradesh government. I was eligible for deputy collector and DSP, but because I joined for RTO, I had some time to pursue the PhD. The topic for my PhD is cause and effect analysis of spatio-temporal distribution of visual impairments in Andhra Pradesh. So I did my research work for 4,000 case studies in allopathy. Fortunately, I have been transferred to Vijayawada to rural Visakha. There I met many great saints like Rapatti Ramarao garu, Murkurti Ramarao garu, Siddharth Tapotangiri Maharaj. Like that, many great saints I met. They, when I went for vision problem, to my surprise, they are able to cure all ailments of all organs of human body. So, but they are very silent and because they don't have any degree, any qualification, they would not dare to come to mainstream and publish the papers in the journals. To my surprise, 6,000 case studies were there which were not documented because there is no qualification either for the Guru or for the Sishyas. Then I shouldered the responsibility of documenting all their testimonials. Now the subject I have learned from 82 Gurus. During my PhD work, I met 82 Gurus and 3,000 herbologists. Now the knowledge I have gained is we can do the work on preventable, treatable, curable, manageable aspects of all ailments of all organs of human body. World Health Organization has through surveys, they declared 4,200 diseases which humanity is suffering. Out of 4,200, only for 250 diseases approximately allopathy doctors are curing. For remaining 4,000, they are telling it is idiopathic. It is idiopathic as per allopathy, but for yoga therapists or for nature cure doctors or for Ayurvedic doctors, idiopathy can be analyzed through the analysis of Vata Pitta Kapha Dosha and Saptadvata Parnamakrama imbalances. So, my request to all of you is, you learn the subject thoroughly and there is a scope for S-VYASA to become a Vishwaguru. And then another thing is disabilities research. People are telling once disability is there is a permanent disability, which is not so in many cases. My vision got improved when I went to certain ashrams. So we can establish research studies for hearing impairments, visual impairments and autism. So all these things we can do through proper research projects and all these things. So I am very thankful to Guruji that such a huge organizations developed and many academic programs are there. So we will appear for Nobel Prize nominations this year and recently I met the director of All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Mangalagiri. So they told they have 49 super specialty branches in AIIMS. So yesterday I requested Guruji that we can associate with 49 super specialty groups of allopathy and whatever they say idiopathic, reason not all, there we can associate and we can do our research through S-VYASA. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share whatever I know with all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your words. I think ma'am kept saying it's idiopathic. Now we surely know that her energy is also idiopathic. We don't know after so many struggles how come her energy is still maintained same. Thank you so much, ma'am. We move on further. Please give a big round of applause. We move on further. We are honored to have with us Professor Thomas Feiner, a renowned neuroscientist and a psychophysiologist, the founder and director of Institute of EEG Neurofeedback, Germany. With over 2 decades of experience, he is an international recognized expert in neurofeedback and applied neuroscience with significant contributions to meditation neuroscience and brain research. I now respectfully invite Professor Thomas to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Namaste, everybody. It's a great honor for me to speak here and to be here and have the honor to have this note to this fantastic conference. As we come to the close of this Inkofara conference, I feel both gratitude and deep respect for what has unfolded over these past 5 days. For me personally, working at the intersection of neuroscience and applied brain research, it has been especially moving to witness how naturally yoga and science came together here, not as opposites, but as partners in understanding human health. The pre-conference program brought together continuous medical education, research education, yoga education, and the Himalaya Yoga Olympiad. What made this truly special was not the spectrum alone, but the depth of integration. Experts from allopathy, Ayurveda, naturopathy, and yoga engaged in meaningful dialogue on how different systems of knowledge can support rehabilitation and long-term health in evidence-based way. The Indian spirit is something I strongly believe in. When we look at the brain through EEG imaging, which is my specialty as well, or cognitive assessment, we see patterns of regulation, plasticity, and adaptation. Yoga in its many forms directly speaks the same language, just from a different angle. I would like to highlight the continuous research education program, which was exceptionally well designed. Beginning with yoga, neuroscience, and brain imaging, participants explored how yogic practices influence brain function and cognition. This is exactly where ancient experiential knowledge meets modern measurement. The following sessions on autonomic regulation, psychological and cognitive assessment, and finally molecular and cellular mechanisms showed just how deeply yoga reaches into the human system, from mind and emotion down to biology itself. The final day, focusing on research fundamentals, reminded us of something essential, that curiosity needs structure and inspiration needs method. Only then can knowledge grow and be shared responsibly. The continuous yoga education sessions added what science alone cannot provide. Direct experience, advanced techniques developed by S-VYASA allowed participants to not only understand yoga but to feel its effects. This balance between experience and evidence is, in my view, the future of integrative health. And then there was the Himalaya Yoga Olympiad, seeing participants from 5 to 42 years of age, from different countries and backgrounds, practicing with discipline, joy, and dedication was deeply inspiring. It reminded us that yoga is not only a subject of research, it is a lived path across generations. In closing, these pre-conference days have strengthened something very important: a shared commitment to advancing yoga through science and science through wisdom. My heartfelt thanks goes to the organizers, speakers, volunteers, and participants who made this journey possible. Thank you for this honor, and may your work continue to inspire, to connect, and to serve. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your inspiring words. And I would like to mention you all that we're again going to listen to Professor Finer during conference. So be available for that. Now we'll have felicitation for all the 4 guest of honors today. As a token of our respect and gratitude, I request all the dignitaries on the dais to come forward for felicitation. I request Guruji to please felicitate today's guest of honor, Dr. Rajendra sir. Transport Commission Tirupati. I request Guruji to felicitate ma'am. Professor Thomas Finer. And Mr. Chakrapani. I request Guruji to felicitate Mr. Chakrapani. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, dignitaries. Now we move on to the prize distribution for Himalayan Yoga Olympiad International level. I invite Shri Dilip, Assistant Professor, S-VYASA University, to kindly take over and conduct the prize distribution.
We have successfully completed the International Himalayan Yoga Olympiad, and in this 12 countries participated in this, and very big congratulations to all to getting your certificates. So in this 18+ age group, the third prize goes to from our country Portugal, Alexandra. The third prize, Alexandra from Portugal. The second prize, Christina Ivan, Mexico. Christian Ivan, Mexico. we move for all other participants who have participated in this International Yoga Olympiad. From Hungary, Susanna. From Uzbekistan, Sergio. From Bangladesh, Farhana. From Spain, Anna. From Mexico, Paulina. From Nigeria, Barnabas. From Kenya, Sadar. From Mongolia, Yanaka. The last one from Peru, Valeria. The international mentor, Dr. Komal Madam. The judges, Chaitanya Tripathi, Lakshmi, Meera Soni, Akash Gupta, and Dilip. Thank you.
Namaste everyone. As we complete these pre-conference workshops, it's all been clear. This is the vision of our founder, Brigadier Guruji, to make yoga popular. The benefits of yoga to be experienced by everyone in the world. This is his vision, and he has conceived number of programs to ensure that this happens. You know, as children, we like a certain type of dolls. The sugar dolls may be in the form of a parrot, in the form of a lion, in the form of different animals. The one child likes the parrot doll, a parrot sweet in the form of a parrot. Another child likes sweet in the form of a lion. It's all only just based on our own likes and dislikes. We get attracted or not get attracted to certain things. Similarly, yoga in different forms is being given to everyone so that every one of us will be attracted towards yoga and we derive the benefit from that. So So we are very grateful to our revered Guruji, the founder president of our institution, for creating such a platform for all of us to come together and learn so much which will be useful not only for life here but hereafter. Thank you very much, Guruji. We also like to thank all the people who participated in all these 4 workshops, the pre-conference workshop, CME, CRE, CYE, and also Himalaya Yoga Olympiad, both national and international. This is a beautiful thing. In fact, seeing all these things, we get convinced, we get actually inspired that yes, now the Bharat will become Vishwaguru because yoga is in the safe hands of the youngsters. Thank you very much.
My dear brothers and sisters, congratulations to all the participants who participated in our pre-conference workshop for 1 week. Whether it is continuing medical education by the doctors or by the continuing research education by our researchers or by our yoga people continuing yoga education. I know that all of you have been able to get the wisdom and update yourself. Researchers as to how we have to plan for the research. Yoga people to develop themselves with advanced techniques, 7 advanced techniques. And the continuing medical education people learned as to how the medical world is moving towards integrative medicine. Apart from this, we also had Himalaya Yoga Olympiad, a very unique program, and thanks to Dr. Vikas, we had the National Yoga Himalaya Olympiad. That is the first phase. So we had nearly how many states? 13 states? 13 states, and nearly 300 participants came from all parts of the country, and they were able to show how they have been able to develop in this field. What is speciality here? Not only asanas, it is not just yogasana competition, but it is the total dimension, which consists of asana, pranayama, mudras, bandhas, kriyas, meditation, and theory. And that gives you the whole perspective of yoga. And that's the speciality of the Yoga Olympiad. It's only a team assessment and not really individual perfection. So that's the new dimension that we have been doing in this university for almost 20 years. And because of the corona, it was discontinued for about 3-4 years. Again we started, so it has started coming. This time we had nearly 13 states participating. We want to take it down to the village level, so that everybody, even in the villages, we should have the people to practice this diamond. That is the wonderful National Yoga Himalaya Olympiad. Then we had the international. Out of the winners from there, they came together, and we had a number of people who come from different parts of the world, and you saw the people who were receiving the prizes. We are so happy that we got the first prize. We are so happy. Thank you for participation of all the people who have participated in this thing, and seeing that we learn the holistic vision of yoga. That is the Himalaya Yoga Olympiad. So all these programs went continuously for 7 days, and we had nice success on Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Raj Yoga, and we had this wonderful program organized by our Dean, Professor Jayaraman, and his entire team did so well. And morning pujas went continuously, and it was a thrilling experience for all those people who participated. I congratulate all the people who made this possible and made it a big success, and all the participants who participated in this. Normally, this is the time when people learn a lot. This is the preparation. And now we are going to have the wonderful 26th International Conference on Frontiers in Yoga Research and Application, INCOFIRA. This time, yoga for rehabilitative medicine is the topic. How yoga can be extremely useful for the rehabilitation. is being brought forth by top experts in the country. For the first time in Kofira, 3 months before, all our registrations are complete. There are nearly 500 people are waiting. That is the first time it has happened. And all our speakers were completely finalized even 4 months before, and all top experts. This is the first time that has happened, and we are very happy that the speakers have come forward and the participants, the delegates have come forward to register themselves. And we are going to have a wonderful inaugural program tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And as you saw, the beautiful announcement by our Deputy Registrar, our S-VYASA, gave the whole picture of what is going to happen tomorrow. Along with that, the speciality is the morning homework. This is the dimension that we have started in the new center, advanced center, Varahamihara Advanced Center for Vedic Technology Research. In Puramimamsa we have Uttamimamsa and Puramimamsa. Puramimamsa consists of the Upasana Kanda and Karmakanda. Karmakanda consists of this homas. What is the purpose of this homas? It gives you the desired result. Now we have started doing the medical research. Whether homas can help in diabetes improvement, hypertension thing. We did a nice RCT trial on diabetes. And we found that when people sat here for the HOMA, the sugar level continuously we monitored by CDMS, continuous glucose monitoring equipment fixed here. The sugar level went on coming down nicely in all the participants. And we had RCT trial 50 and 50 control. What happened in the control group? It did not come down, it went slightly increased. So showing that HOMA has an effective improvement even in dealing with sugar level. A concrete way of doing it. It's a breakthrough research done by our team and headed by our Dr. Ramchandra and Yaramanji and Nagaraj. It has been a wonderful thing. And those people who want to come and experience that, we have the top experts who are going to conduct these things. And only limited seats. People who are going to be very near the HOMA there, slightly further, and Nagaraj and Dr. Raman has beautifully organized this program. And those people who want to register, only limited seats, 10 seats, 20 seats, 30 seats, like this thing for special sankalpa. Each person will undergo a sankalpa and they will get the benefit. And they will get the special prasad, special operation from the yajna they do this. All those people who want to register immediately go to Nagaraj or Janamanji and see that the registration takes place today. And those people who cannot get the registration there, sitting here, they can all sit here and we are going to project what is happening in this thing. And can be 100, 200, 300, all of you can be there. Morning, remember, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Maybe we try to finish by 7:30, but first day is going to be 6 to 8. And second day, we go a little longer. Therefore, I was told we start at 5:30. 5:30 to 7:30, 7:45. So all the next 3 days will be at 5:30. That's in the morning. That is the fascination, new dimension we have introduced this time in our Infofira. And in the evening, we have the most fascinating thing, the cultural vaganza, in which we have beautiful things from the top expert. It is the dance, music, LEDs, all brought together to a focus to bring you into the feeling of experience of devotion, patriotism, and see the grandeur of yoga. So we have 3 programs, 18th, 19th, 20th, and you'll be thrilled. In all our conferences, these cultural programs in the evening has a specific direction and a specific message, and this is the most fascinating thing in our conferences. And we have panel sessions about main thing and panel discussion of the highest order. And all of you who want to register, already the registration is over, but they can come online. And all the details you can get in our QR code, and you will be seeing that. So from pre-conference, we are now moving towards the conference. I wish you all the best and hope that we will all get enriched by what's happening in the world, how yoga is spreading all over the world, bringing the wonderful holistic vision of yoga through modern scientific research, highest order research programs will be there. And today we had a little glimpse of that. Our Thomas, who has done fantastic work, and we went to him in our laboratory. We were also thrilled to see the fantastic work that he had done, and Dr. Garner took us there, and he will be showing many of this thing, and we will be setting up some of those dimensions. Dr. Garner also coming from Germany. And we had Chakrapani, one of our very old associates in Los Angeles, and we started Vivekananda Yoga University, before that S-VYASA, Los Angeles. And he has been the pioneer in that. We are so happy that he could be there. And then our Manoj Thakur, he is the coordinator from Singapore, and he has trained all number of people. Over 15,000 people, yoga instructors, and nearly 8,000 yoga therapy instructors in Singapore. We had a wonderful program of 45-year celebrations last month, and we have Rajendra. He is our associate in Melbourne, in Australia, and we have been working for the last 30 years. He is one of the pioneers, and he started his own thing, Vasudeva Priya Yoga Association, and he has a number of things. He has written a number of research papers and done wonderful things, and the whole team has come. I'm so happy that they are all here, and a lot of other people are also coming from all over the world, and you will get an exposure, and you get an opportunity to talk to them and get to feel what is happening the world over. And that's the international conference that we are hosting, and I wish you all the best, and thank you once again.
Now we come to the end of the session. I request Professor Jayaraman sir, Dean of Academics, to kindly give vote of thanks.
Namaste to one and all. Pranams to Guruji and Pro-Vice Chancellor sir and all the dignitaries on the dais. It's indeed a pleasure that I have an opportunity to offer words of gratitude for the continued research education, continued medical education, continued yoga education, and the valedictory and prize distribution session of the Himalayan Yoga Olympiad, the international section. There is a sutra in Yoga Sutra, Dirdhakala Nairantarya Satkara Sevito Dridabhumihi. When can yoga become very efficacious? When yoga is practiced for long duration, Nairantarya with systematic periodical practice, and then Satkara with great confidence and faith. So we all are endowed with that faith and confidence in yoga, but mere faith, yes, to an extent it will work, but it has to be practiced periodically, our knowledge has to be refreshed periodically, and it has to continue in a longitudinal manner. So this CRE, CME and CYE is evolved by the vision of Guruji in the guidance of Maharshi Patanjali's vision from the Yoga Sutra, and that has been put into practice in such a wonderful manner by our Guruji, and he has guided us, inspired us to take up this continued research education as a pre-conference activity every year for the past 26 editions, 25 editions, and in the 26th edition of Infofila also, we have this continued education in yoga, medical studies and also research. I wholeheartedly thank Guruji, offer pranams, Ashtanga pranams for this perennial guidance, for this continued education. A big round of applause. And to all the authorities of the university, the Vice Chancellor sir, the Pro-Vice Chancellor sir, and the Registrar Madam, all of us have played an important role in guiding and supporting in both academically and logistically, giving the necessary permissions for the conduct of the continued education program and also Himalayan Olympiad. Gratitude for them, and also tireless efforts by the university staff and members, both academic and non-academic members. They have spent a lot of time in organizing all these activities. Gratitude to them, and gratitude to all the academicians, scholars and researchers who have delivered very valuable thoughts and views in all these continued education modules. And also we are honored by the presence of Professor Thomas Feiner, Rajendra ji, Sridevi ji and Ritesh Malik ji in this valedictory session, and thank them for gracing this occasion. Last but not the least, special mention to Dr. Sharat Chaudhary for organizing, being the backbone of the continued medical education, and the Arogya Dhama team, and Mr. Murugesh and team, and Professor Ramesh ji, Professor Vijaya madam for the continued research education, and the entire Anveshana team, and Madam Padma Shri for the continued yoga education and the School of Yogic Sciences. And all the participants of the Himalayan Yoga Olympiad, both national and international versions of the same. So, thanking you one and all. I just remember there was a point of discussion in the officers meeting yesterday with regard to organizing this event. Incofaira should start with a bang. And indeed, Incofaira has started with a bang with all these continued research education, medical education and yoga education, and of course, and with a global reach, outreach through this Himalayan Yoga Olympiad. I thank you all for all the participants who enthusiastically were part of these continued medical education, and also the participants in the Himalayan Yoga Olympiad, both international and national. Thank you very much. Please, once more, a final round of applause.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग्